Hello, it's been a long time since I've done a pregnancy update. I didn't mean to go this long. I didn't mean to go this long. There's really no excuse. Today I'm 35 weeks and 6 days. So I don't know if you'd even consider this a 35-week update or a 36-week update because tomorrow morning I'm 36 weeks, but I guess I'll just call it 35 weeks. Everything's actually going really, really good. I am now in my one appointment a week for my specialist and one appointment a week with an NSD for my regular doctor. So I have 2 appointments a week. And one has to be early in the week and one has to be later in the week. So I basically can't do a Wednesday appointment. So right now, for the past 2 weeks, my appointments have been Monday for my specialist and Thursday for my regular. And I have a standing appointment every Monday for my specialist, so it's just my regular appointment that I need to try to find a Thursday or Friday time to get that one in. Everything's going really, really well, and I have not even heard the word preeclampsia or anything like that. All my urine screens have been wonderful. All my blood pressure checks have been wonderful. All my sonograms have been wonderful. The fluid's good. The practice breathing's good. NSTs are good. So everything's going really, really smoothly. I'm still feeling great. And really not having any problems. The only thing I'm having is I'm very tired. That's really not much of a complaint. And I have been able to fall asleep very easily at night, but I usually wake up in the morning about 2 or 3. And usually fall back asleep before too long. I wish I didn't do that. I wish I would just sleep till the morning, but it's kind of like a mixture of exhausted insomnia, which is horrible. But that's basically the worst thing that's happened. I'm basically getting to the point where almost no clothes fit me because with my first pregnancy, by this time, which is the middle of November, I would have already have had basically a 3-week-old. So I don't really have any winter clothes. A lot of my clothes are shorts and short sleeves. But I'm only like 4 weeks away, so I don't know if I even want to buy anything else. Less than 4 weeks away, probably. I don't know. So basically, finding clothes is basically my biggest problem at the moment, which is very good. Nothing else really is going on. I think I'm basically ready. There's really not a whole lot I can do. The only thing we need to do between now and when she's born is to install the car seat. And I haven't done it yet because I do drive an SUV with third row seating, but the third row seating is folded in to fit strollers and groceries in it. And so eventually I'll have 2 car seats. But once I install the second car seat, I will lose the plain seat in the back seat. And I actually normally don't drive anybody else around, so I could. But just in case I do, we just currently haven't installed it yet. There's really no reason. The main thing I'm trying to do is to try to get everything done I possibly can before she comes. I'm actually done Christmas shopping, and I've been done Christmas shopping for about half a week now. I shouldn't say that. There's 2 presents I need to buy, and they're both gift cards. And I don't want to buy the gift cards yet, because I don't want to lose them. But they're 2 easy gift cards to buy. One is at a really small restaurant for my grandparents, and then one's for my brother. And at a bigger store, but I could even send my husband for that. But all my Christmas presents are bought and wrapped. That was mainly my main concern, is getting that done, because I do not want to do that anywhere near going into labor, having the baby, and postpartum. I did not want to shop in the cold and wrap anything. So I had a goal of getting that done, and I did. The other thing is, every year I have a cookie exchange party with my cousin. We co-host it, and we always do it in December. But because of the baby, we moved it up till next Thursday. So, which is the November 20th. So I just need to get through that. Once I get through that, basically all my major responsibilities are over. um, so, pretty excited about that. We definitely didn't want to cancel it because we have too good of a time at it. And that way I can provide Christmas cookies to my family without having to do much work. Nothing else is really going on. My husband has been hunting a lot because he really wants to get a deer before the baby comes. So I wish he wasn't so concerned about that, but there's really nothing I can do. So he's been hunting or working with his time. The only other pregnancy related thing is I always mispronounce this. I hope you know what I'm talking about. It's called like a Rhogam shot. It's when you have a negative blood type, you're supposed to get it. And I was supposed to get it at 28 weeks, but my doctor never reminded me. Well, not only reminding me, I didn't know I had to get it every pregnancy. I thought it was a one-time shot. I remember getting it with my son, and I didn't think I had to get it again. I thought I only had to get it one time, and I don't know why I even thought that. And then at my last regular appointment, which would be, I've been 35 weeks, it was last Thursday, I said something, I'm like, I'm just making sure that I don't have to get that shot, right? And she goes, oh, you haven't gotten that yet? I'm like, no. She's like, oh, you need to get that with every pregnancy. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. She's like, so you haven't gotten it yet? I'm like, no. And like, would it be in my, I didn't say this, but I'm like, wouldn't it be in my charts if I did? And she's like, well, I have to write you a prescription. And I'm like, well, if you haven't written me a prescription, then obviously I haven't gotten it yet. So I don't really think I get the best care at my doctor's office. I need to look into a new doctor, the next pregnancy. About the appointment before that, I was sitting in the waiting room, the kids' waiting room, and the nurse practitioner comes out, and she goes, hi, Karen. My name's not Karen. And she's like, let's talk about this pain you've been having. And I said, I haven't been having any pain. And she goes, you called yesterday, complaining of pain. I'm like, no, I didn't. And she's like, so you're not Karen? I'm like, no, I'm not Karen. And she's like, oh, oops, sorry, I think I had the wrong person. So, so I just don't feel like I'm getting the best treatment. I feel like I'm a stranger, and every time I go there, I wait way too long. I really think they just have too many patients, and they need to start turning people down to care for the patients that they already have. I think they really have way too big of a patient load. If you don't know my name, if you don't know that I haven't gotten a very important shot that I was supposed to get at 28 weeks when I'm 35 weeks, if you don't know, if you're confused, if someone's calling about pain and you're thinking it's me and not them, I really don't think I'm getting that good of care. I've only seen my doctor once this entire pregnancy, and that was back in June. Ever since June, I've been seeing nurse practitioners. So I haven't even seen my doctor's face since June, and it's November 11th now. So I don't really know who's even going to deliver me. I wish I would have changed doctors this time, but I'm almost too late in the game now to even bother with that. So hate to end on a complaint, but that's basically all that's going on. My hospital bag's packed. And everything's going okay. Basically that's everything. So I will talk to you later, and probably at my 36-week update.